Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Constance the Reader, and it is Monday. It is like 1 o'clock and we are doing a reading vlog. I just now ate for the first time today. I've been cleaning mostly, and I was like, you know what? I've been on my phone a little bit too much. You know, when you kind of are watching TikTok as you're doing things and you're trying to find the right video to clean this or do that. I've just had my phone on too much. And I have a lot of reading that I need to do. And as I've said in the past, I get a lot of stuff done when my phone is physically attached to a tripod and I cannot use it. So we're gonna be doing a lot of reading. And as usual, I have a huge stack over here. But I wanna talk about what I've read so far in the month of August. Now, this is gonna be mainly focused on manga because I've read a lot of manga. So I finally finished Yashiman Volume 3. This was the final volume. I'm really sad. I wish that this hadn't ended after 3 volumes because I feel like it desperately needs at least 2 more to flush the story out and to give us not a better ending, but like a better ending, if that makes sense. Like, it had to be rushed because this is the end, but our main character is basically in his like power up stage. Like, I need to go through the ultimate quest to like get the most powerful. It's concluding mostly in this volume. So I don't know how to rate this series as a whole because it's so short and I feel like it should be longer. I enjoyed it, so I have no rating so far. I'm gonna think about it a little bit longer and give you guys a better rating later. Finally getting back into One Piece. I finished Volume 51. We're at the start of Sabaody. It's considered part 2, but yeah, I'm making my way. So far, so good. Still enjoying it. Really do need to finish the next few volumes of this arc. Of course, still loving Sakamoto Days. It's one I highly recommend. It's an amazing story. Don't know where we're going to go from here. I don't know how it's going to end, but still extremely funny and so nice to read. Got into Volume 2 of Tokyo Aliens, still very good, would recommend. And you know I can't stop. Apothecary Diaries, sweetie, gotta keep on going. You know, Mao Mao is my girl, okay, 1000%. I also finally started Chojin X. So far, this is pretty good. I just recently got the 3rd volume because I felt like I liked it enough that I want to see where it's going to go, even though I'm not super happy with the main character that we first meet in this volume. Tokyo is annoying, very mousy, measly, you know, not capable of doing things on his own, really tagging behind his friend. He finally gets to become a Chojin, which is like a monster, and I want to keep reading to see where it goes because I think that it has potential, but it's hard when the main character is like really unlikable. I don't know what it is about. Well, this main character, like I said, it's just, they're just so pathetic. Like, they're so pitiful to begin with, but you know that like at the end of this, it's make it or break it. If they don't get it together, they could potentially die. There's a Volume 3, so I feel pretty confident that this main character probably makes it and they make it happen. So I'm excited to continue on with the series. A Galaxy Next Door. This was lovely. I really enjoyed reading this. I have the first 5 volumes of this series and I cannot wait to continue. I like it. It's about an alien girl who comes to Earth. She's always been obsessed with art and manga, and she kind of ends up working for a young manga artist who's taking care of his 2 siblings after their father has passed away. So it's just a really like lovely, sweet, slow burn kind of romance, kind of slice of life reading adventure, and I'm enjoying it. I finally finished the first volume of Kowloon. The ending of this, I don't even know what to think. So I finished this last night. And I was taking my time getting through this because I didn't quite understand what was going on. It has to do with this real estate agent. I can't remember what her name is, but she works in this little real estate office in this very like crowded city, and she seems to be in love with her coworker. You're kind of seeing the day-to-day life in this like hustle and bustle of this very, very crowded city, and she seems to be in love with him. She's feeling like he's in love with her. Something seems to keep happening where she feels like she's getting the wrong impression or she's reading the signs wrong. But the way that it ended was very shocking and I didn't expect it to happen. So I will absolutely be picking up the second volume because I have to know what's going on. I also started the first 2 volumes of Whisper Me a Love Song. This is so cute. Especially when I first read this, I was like, ugh, why have I had this for so long and I haven't started it? Basically, you're following our 2 main characters. She is in the first year, she is in the third year. Himari and Yori. She is very bubbly, very sweet. There is a school concert going on where Yori is the lead singer and Himari is like, she is so cute, I'm in love with her. This is a GL, so it's kind of like a little bit of it's a slow burn dating, but what we see is there's some people who have some love interest with our main characters. So it's definitely going to be getting into like a love square, not really a triangle. It's a triangle by the end of the second volume. But so far, I'm enjoying it. And the things that I'm the most excited that I started, and another one that I'm so mad I waited so long to begin, is one, The Savior's Book Cafe Story in Another World. This, I read the first 3 volumes. This is a 5-volume series, which I have all of them. This is so good. I love this series. It's fantastic. I'm obsessed. I also started My Happy Marriage. This is so freaking good, okay? It is like a drug right now to me. I'm obsessed. I picked it up I picked it up because of the anime. I was like, man, I think I really want to watch this. And I wasn't going to let myself watch it until I read the first volume. Girl, it is so fucking good. Okay, so not only have I finally caught up on the anime, I've caught up with what you can read with the manga, and I'm even tempted to read the light novels, which I'm not totally against. I just haven't necessarily wanted to do that. But these 2, as well as starting Apothecary Diaries last month, so freaking good. I could not recommend more. My Happy Marriage, let me tell you something. Mio, she's going through it. They're taking my girl through a lot. She's got a lot of trauma already from her childhood. And they said, you know what? Sprinkle a little bit more for you. We're not going to let it end. Not quite yet. But I'm loving it. Now for this huge stack beside me. Will I get to all of it? I think we all know that I will not, but it's okay. So I need to continue on with Hell's Paradise. So I pulled out volume 5. I need to continue on with Pluto. So I pulled out volume 3. I don't know what it is about this series, but it's every single time I finish a volume, I have nightmares. So I'm going to anticipate nightmares. One I have to read, and one I think I will be reading first, is volume 1, The Case Study of Venatus. I need to read this. I've had it pulled out for quite some time, so I need to get to it. Volume 3 of Frieren. Sadly, I have to finish Ghost Reaper Girl Volume 4. I am sad. I really hope that even though this series is on hiatus, that it's not ending in a way that's like, fuck, I have to wait till whenever. Who knows when I will get to finish this. I need to start the first volume of The Elusive Samurai. I want to finish up the 3rd volume of Tokyo Aliens because I just got the 4th volume, so Tokyo Aliens will definitely be read. I absolutely need to continue on with Mashal, so I pulled out volume 4 and volume 5. And because I just got it, I figured, you know, why the hell not? I'm going to get the Villainous and the Demon Knight read at some point, just for some like little spicy sauciness, because why not? So of that stack, I will 1000% be reading The Case Study of Venatus. I actually started Frieren, so I need to pull that out too. I need to read the first volume of The Elusive Samurai. And I think as a nice little switch up, I will put Tokyo Aliens in there. So all of these I want to read, but I'm gonna like make a stack of like, okay, I definitely will be reading these first. Next up, I need to read volume 2 of Requiem of the Rose King. I don't think I will like be picking this up right now in like the priority stack, but I definitely want to read it. I really want to continue on with Momo the Blood Taker, so I pulled out volume 2. I also really want to continue on with Spy Family, so I picked out volume 6. Same thing with Jealousy. This is a 5-volume series. It's a BL, so I figure, you know what, I should really just like slowly kind of pull this out. So, and you notice I haven't even taken the plastic off, and you knew it's about to get real freaky nasty in this one, because it's just been freaky nasty the whole time. That's gonna be a priority, because why not? All right, I pulled out the rest of the volumes of One Piece for the Sabaody arc. I do want to read volume 52, so that's going to be in priority. Why not? These, I don't know if I'll get to. I'm going to see what I'm in the mood for. So, The Yakuza's Bias. Everyone has said this is funny and they've recommended it to me. Volume 2 of The Galaxy Next Door. Just don't know if I'm going to read it today, but I definitely do plan on reading it this month. And then continuing on with In the Clear Moonlit Dusk, Volume 4. I'm not in a hurry to read this one. Not for any particular reason. I just don't know if I'm in the mood for it right now. Obviously have the Kindle. I'm making my way through The Phoenix King, and I'm doing really good. I've made it pretty far, so I'm happy about that. I also pulled out Parasite Volume 1. Don't know if I'll be getting to this today, but it might be nice to start it. I have to finish The Summer Hikaru Died. I am almost to the halfway point. It's interesting. It's definitely creepy. I'm surprised that it started off the way it did, because I feel like I kind of got dropped in the middle of something that has like already so ongoing. Like I feel like I've missed something. So that's interesting, but it already is very spooky. I'm enjoying it. And of course, to round it off, to finish what I have here, I pulled out Imakoi Volume 2. This is one I do want to read. I pulled out My Love Mix-Up Volume 5. I do want to read this, but I'm not going to pick it out first. I am going to read Dan 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 Volume 3 because I haven't gotten to it. And I also pulled out Dan 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 Volume 4. So far, we've got a pretty good little situation. All right. As I said, of this, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 volumes. 9 volumes that I am committed to finishing today at the very least. I would really like to finish these today. The lighting's nice. I'm off, so why not? Other than that, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17. And then there's 17 others on the side. Classic me. So we'll see. Not making any promises, and who knows, I might pick up something from the not prioritized pile. Just what I'm in the mood for. But the good thing is I just ate, so I can just hunker down and read. I'm gonna let the dog out. And I put on this movie called The Lair on Hulu. It's made, I think it was directed or written, I can't remember, by the same person who did The Descent, which is one of my all-time favorite scary movies. So I figured, why not? Let me give it a try in the background. Without further ado, let's get into it. We're gonna start with finishing up The Summer Hikaru Died. So let's go. Hi, I'm back. Okay, so it is considerably later in the day. Okay, it's dark outside. The lighting is great. Yeah, that movie I put on in the background, The Lair, that sucked. That was straight ass, okay? I thought because it was by the director of The Descent, like I said, it was gonna be good. It was not. So I had to clean my palate, reset myself with watching Predators, and now I'm watching Alien Resurrection, which was my favorite Alien movie. But that's neither here nor there. Let's talk about what I did manage to read. I finished The Summer Hikaru Died. I do like this so far. It's very, very creepy. It reminds me of like that sinister feeling that you had when you were reading Blood on the Tracks, a series that I wish that I would have continued, but I stopped after like volume 3. I like this so far, but I think I mentioned I do kind of feel like I was dropped in like the middle of something. Basically, we're kind of, we're introduced to our main characters after Hikaru has died. Yeah, died. And been possessed by something. And I kind of, now we're getting flashbacks. So I think, you know, you just have to accept the fact that instead of seeing what happened, like as it was happening, you're getting flashbacks to everything. But it is very, very creepy, very eerie. I didn't realize that this was going to be a BL. Someone in my comments mentioned that. And I'm interested to see where this goes, considering one of our main characters, Yoshiki, seems like he's always been in love with Hikaru, and I'm not really sure if before Hikaru died and was possessed, if he felt the same way about Yoshiki or not. It seems like he has feelings for Yoshiki, which is, oh, I'm just triggered off so you can see his face. Seems like he has feelings for him, but I don't know if it's genuine or if it's because he is mimicking what he thinks he's supposed to feel. So the second volume comes out later this year, so I definitely will be picking it up. But interesting. I'm glad to have read it. I like it, but definitely interesting. Very creepy. Horror. There's like horror elements in it for sure, like very gross moments. But I could handle it. I could handle it for stuff that's like, you know, basically there's a part where you kind of see what he is made of, if that gives you some idea. Interesting. I also read the case study of Venatus, and this is really good. So I'm immediately going to be picking up the second volume. I see why everybody said that I would like it, because it is very, very cute. It's very funny, but also has action. And I don't know, and you know, I'll have to do some research, but it reminds me of The Gray Man. I have to see if this is something like if Korean or something, blah, blah, but that's what it was giving me. It was giving me The Gray Man. But yeah, it's about this character. He has a grimoire that can basically cure vampires, but they still remain vampires. It's just like when a vampire has gone like super berserk mode, can bring them back. And there's more into that, but I'm not going to give too much away. I read Dadadon Volume 3, and I cried for like 10 minutes. I tell you what, anything that has to do with like a spirit that needs to let its sadness and regrets go is gonna fuck me up, okay? It's going to really ruin me emotionally. And when we get the backstory about the acrobatic Silky yokai, I couldn't take it anymore. So I cried for like 10 minutes. What can I say? I cry. It's like I cry so easily now, but like that was worth crying over. You know what I mean? Like my tears are valid, and that's just how it is. All right, so what I will be reading next. So I mentioned how I kind of started Frieren. I want to finish this tonight. Since the night is still young, I want to commit to probably reading 3, so a total of 6. And I'm going to be filming tomorrow again after work. So I think I definitely want to read Imakoi Volume 2 to give myself a little romance. And I've been, oh man, it's between The Elusive Samurai and One Piece Volume 52. I don't know which one I'm going to pick yet. I'm going to leave it up to my mood. We shall see. I also need to get into reading the rest of The Phoenix King. I think I'm almost at 50% of the way done. As I'm feeding my dog, I'm going to try and get as close to 90% of the way finished with Hey Hun, another nonfiction novel that I'm reading. I'll put the infographic up. I'll put the picture up in the screen. It's a nonfiction memoir about MLMs, and it's really good. Honestly, it's very, very good. Very sad too, just like how predatory MLMs can be. I think once I'm done feeding my dog and everything, you know, I'll get into a little like, you know, you see me reading situation. I don't know if y'all like seeing that, just like a time lapse of me, you know, breathing like I'm reading so fast. That was weird. But yeah, I'll let Alien Resurrection finish. But yes, by the end of tonight, I will have read 3 more for a total of 6. I mean, shit, who knows? Maybe I'll finish 4. Maybe I'll get really, no. I probably, if I started One Piece, I probably wouldn't finish it tonight. We'll see. We'll see. But these are for sure. If I'm not feeling it, if I'm not feeling the other 2, I'm probably going to get into Tokyo Aliens Volume 3 because it's really good. But yeah, we shall see. So I'll be back. You'll either see me doing a recap. I'm going to try not to take an edible. I don't need it. I don't need it because, you know, those just make me go to sleep so quickly. And then I won't get any damn reading done. It's like 10, it's almost 10 o'clock now, I think. Maybe it's almost 9 o'clock. I'm not really sure. Either way, you'll see me again in a minute. Let's go. Hey, everybody. It's Tuesday. Okay, so I just got off work. I just made myself some pho. I'm so excited. I've just been very fixated on eating pho recently, so I've been making it like quite a few times a week. So before I get back into reading, I will be eating this obviously, but I need to fill you in on what I read last night. So I did end up taking an edible, so I slept really well, but I did manage to read some, so I'm very proud of myself. Now, did I get very far? No, I did not read. I think I was like, I didn't need to read 6. I did not do that. I did read Imakoi Volume 2. This was really cute. Didn't like the thing with the little sister. Was not a fan of that. Not really sure why that needed to be added to the story, but it's in there. So hopefully that's the last time I ever have to see anything about his little sister and the weird relationship she kind of wants to have with her brother. I don't know. I did start The Elusive Samurai. This is really cute. I obviously have had this for a while and read the back, but I didn't, you know, you don't really know until you get into the story, and I'm liking it so far. Our main character, Hojo Tokiyuki, is a really young kid. He's the next in line for the shogunate, and for some reason the main person who is in the army decides to overthrow the government and basically kills his entire family. He manages to get out because a shaman who seems very, very creepy, has very weird panels. Let me see if I can find one for y'all. Just like the way the way his face glows. Try not to look at the dialogue, but I mean, he's frightening. Basically helps him escape, and he's like, in 2 years from now, you will be a hero. You're just going to be a hero in a different way than this person who did what they did to your family is, because obviously they're thinking this guy who killed the family, you know, he's super strong. He is going to take it that way, but the Elusive Samurai is smarter and quicker. So I'm excited to get into this series. I definitely will be finishing this after I eat my pho. And as I said, I still have some volumes to go. So I will be finishing Frieren Volume 3. I will be reading Mashal, Tokyo Aliens, One Piece, and Jealousy. So that's what's on the agenda for today. I'm going to see how else I feel, but I know I need to get into my Kindle. So you'll see me in a second. I'm probably gonna film myself reading. Definitely not film myself eating. I don't know if y'all are into that. If you do want to see me eat, let me know in the comments. I could get some wings ready, and we could definitely do some wings. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a second after I enjoy this food. Okay, so just a little update. I watched My Happy Marriage. I've caught up. Watched the newest episode of Zom 100. Fantastic. And I finished Frieren. This is good. I was finishing it as I was sitting with my husband, and I was like, you're gonna like this when it comes out as an anime. He's gonna love this when he can actually watch it because it's really good. I almost cried. What else is new? Jealousy Volume 3. Lord have mercy. I tell you what, Yuji, I think that's his name. I don't exactly know how to pronounce it, but Lord, from just you know, it doesn't really matter who it is. It's just like, just give me that dick. Am I right? It's so confusing. like, what the hell is going on with Yuichi? Because, you know, what we're seeing in these volumes is the past. We're seeing flashbacks, you know, when we meet him, it's present day, where obviously something has occurred that he's a part, possibly, of Yakuza, and he just seems completely different. So now that I'm nearing the end of the series, I'm actually really scared by how everything ends. Like, I'm scared that everybody dies and he's the only one that lives, and somehow, and that just changes him completely. Like, he is no longer the person that we're seeing from now. But it just sucks because he's constantly trying. You know, he comes up with a scheme. It would have worked, but of course he gets double crossed. So it's like, he can literally never win. It's so frustrating. But then at the same time, like, he lives so recklessly that you're always like, I don't want you to keep making these decisions. I don't want you to keep being around these people. Like, the fact that he took something he wasn't supposed to was like, why do you keep doing this? It drives me crazy. But yeah, so I've read these two, and let me look at my stack again. Oh shit. I didn't finish this. This is what I was supposed to read first. I didn't finish The Elusive Samurai. All right, so the night is almost over. It's basically like 11 o'clock. So I think for the rest of the night, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to finish reading this, and I'm gonna read some of my Kindle, and I will see y'all tomorrow, where I'm gonna be editing the first half of this video. I've got a bunch of stuff I have to do in the morning, so, you know, maybe I can film like aesthetic coffee and breakfast stuff, you know, show you guys like a nice little, you know, me pouring coffee all cool in my Starbucks tumbler. We'll see. I don't want to get too excited, because, you know, sometimes I fail when I set the expectation. But yeah, so that's gonna be my night. I'm going to finish The Elusive Samurai. I might start Tokyo Aliens because it's so short. I don't even know how many pages this is. It can't be, but so many. It's like barely 150 pages. I think I can finish this and read this and still read some of whatever I should be reading on my Kindle. I also finished Hey Hun earlier today, and it was so good, by the way. I'm definitely I'll put an image up for you guys. It was really good. It definitely is a nonfiction book that I would recommend, especially if you are like fascinated by MLMs and the cultish situation that they create. I really like the way this author tied how MLMs really lean heavily on white supremacy and you know, toxic positivity and religion, you know, evangelical like stuff. So if you liked the book Cultish, which I really loved, I think you will like Hey Hun. It's got some funny moments. It also just seems so freaking crazy. And if you liked documentaries about MLMs, like the LuLaRoe one, which I loved, or The Way Down, I think it was, that church lady with the huge blonde hair and the bad makeup, you will like this nonfiction. But yeah, I'm gonna have the night end kind of now. Why not? See you guys in the morning where it's bright and pretty. I have most of the day off, so yeah, you'll get some content. Maybe I'll go hang out with Devin, and I might hang out, so maybe I'll film that. But yeah, thanks. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Goodbye. Good morning. Hi everybody. So it's Wednesday morning. I've got 5 minutes before my conference call starts, and I'm making breakfast. Oh, my bagels are ready. So nothing special. I made these like little spicy breakfast balls. They're by the brand Real Good. They're so delicious. I'm making a bagel with cream cheese, and I've got coffee ready to be consumed. So today, what's going on for today? I have morning meetings. I already did my makeup. You know, I'm running behind a little bit because of the eye look. I really wanted to do a green. But yeah, so yeah, we've got the morning meetings. I'm going to edit some of the film that I've already done from the last 2 days.
Me and my husband are going out. I don't know if I'm going to film all of that. We plan on going to Sam's Club, maybe. We don't go there very often, but like I've just been wanting to go there. And we're going to have a lunch together. So that is what the day holds for us on Wednesday. But yeah, I'm about to assemble the food, eat it while I'm at this meeting because I don't really participate, which is totally fine. And that's it. So without further ado, let's get into Wednesday. I also finished Tokyo Aliens Volume 3 this morning after I did a workout, and it's so good. Honestly, Tokyo Aliens is, I don't want to say that it's better than I thought it was going to be because I felt like it was going to be really good. I just, you know, didn't have anyone talking about it at the time since it's so new, but I'm glad that I picked it up. Obviously it was a cover buy, but it's so worth it. It's got some moments that make me want to cry because we're, you know, talking about somebody whose father has passed and trying to be just like his father. But then there's like this new little element that just got introduced that's like, whoa, that's a mind fuck. So I can't wait to continue on with this series. But yeah, it's time to eat, it's time to work, and then we can have fun. So let's go. Smile. Hey, all right, so we're back. We had lunch and we went to Barnes & Noble, which I showed y'all. I only ended up getting volumes 3. I hope they can hear that. Anyway, I got volumes 3 and 4 of A Case of Venatus because I think I'm going to like it. But the thing I'm the most excited about are these really ugly little things called Sunny Angel. I already showed Devin and he thinks that they are frightening. But that's okay. So I already took the plastic off because I hate watching people struggle to take that off. So we are going to be opening the animal series first. If I had my way, I would want the bunny and the frog. But I won't be picky since it's my first time. I'm just gonna tear the shit off mine. I don't get many blind, like, secret things often. I would really like to buy, like, a whole case of, like, little things like this. Okay. Oh, I got the bear. I got the white bear. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. It's adorable. I'm happy. Now for the flower. So what I really would want is the tulip. Yeah, if I had to have one, it'd be the tulip or the cactus. So cactus is here, which this shit is not. Let's see. What is this? What is this? Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing. This is, oh cool. Debbie. Yeah. The flower one, I got a carnation. Yeah, it's so cute. Yay. It's got little wings. They're so cute. They're little tushies. Ooh, they're so adorable. All right, so I'm pretty pleased. I'm very happy. I definitely want to get more of these one day, but I really want those, the mystery ones that have all the One Piece figures in them. I want to buy the whole thing so bad because I love watching people unbox those. One day I shall do that. But yeah, so I'm going to finish editing some of the stuff that I just filmed. I wanted to play a game with Devin, so I don't know, maybe I'll film that and then that'll be the end of the video because it's getting low. But yes, without further ado, let's play a game. Palia, I believe, we will be playing together, and I'll show you guys. Hello again. All right, so this is the end of the video. I made more pho because that's what Devin wanted, and I'm never gonna pass up making it. So thank you so much for watching, you guys. I read some more of Mashal. I played Palia, which you guys saw, and thank you so much for watching my reading vlog. I really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please like the video. If you like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on other social media to the description box down below, and have a good day. Goodbye.